Hello and welcome back to another video. This one I'm going to be talking about how I got the combat knife gold. If you didn't see my last video, it was on the M79 and how I got that gold. So I have them both diamond now. I'll put a link down in the description so you can go and watch that. It's a little helpful. It's how I got the gun gold, and this will be the same. I had some of the best games using the combat knife. I don't know what it was, but something was really satisfying going on a real big streak using just the combat knife. And as you see, this nice little 3-piece with the tomahawk. It's a little bit of fun. Don't really normally do that when using any other guns. But anyway, so first let me show you my loadout. I found what I found to be the best setup. So you're gonna want to use the knife, obviously. Otherwise, you ain't gonna get any of this done. And for the tactical, you're gonna want to get either a stun grenade or a smoke grenade. I found I swapped between these because maybe I got bored of just sitting around inside the smoke waiting for someone to come along. I could run after someone, stun them, and then kill them. It actually made the game a little bit more fun, swapping around every now and then. For the lethal, it's got to be the tomahawk because it's just a set pair. Bear in mind the lethal doesn't really matter anyway, because obviously you don't need no challenges for the lethals in this game. We need to use any for the knife. And for the field upgrade, you're going to want to run the field mic. This will be useful for you to find your enemies, as you're going to want to go play core game modes. And being in core game modes, the field mic stays active all the time until it's destroyed. If you only play if you're going to play hardcore, good luck to you. I don't see you getting this done half as easy as you can on core. So for my perks, in perk 1 I use tactical mask. If I was using stun grenades, obviously it makes sure you don't get stunned from your own stun grenade, because that can be really annoying sometimes. And I also run paranoia. If I wasn't using stun and I'm just using smoke grenades, this helped let me know where my enemy were looking at me from, and I can counter that. For the perk 2, I was using tracker. Obvious reasons. You can see enemy footsteps. It helps you run towards them. It helps you know where they're going, should I say. Also, gearhead is also another good one. It helps you plant as many field mics as possible during the game. Domination's best. I say domination's best. Hardpoint's best. Domination's got part 1 and part 2, which actually removes your field mic from part 1. So hardpoint is definitely the best game mode if you can get into a game at hardpoint. And for perk 3, I use ninja all the time. Just being extra quiet with the combat knife is definitely more beneficial than being off the radar while moving with ghost. No matter if you're off the radar, most people nowadays have reasonably good headsets so they can hear you running, hear your footsteps. Footsteps are really loud in this game, so there's no point in running ghost. Just use ninja. Most of the time, where everyone's trying to get rocket launchers gold, so they're all being destroyed out the sky anyway. So yeah. So now that that's out of the way, let's run through the camos and how I found the best way to get them. So camo 1 is spray. Get 75 kills. This is a passive challenge. You're never going to need to go for this. It will happen as you level up the gun and as you go through the rest of the challenges. Camo 2. Stripes, 25 backstab medals. So straightforward. Easy. Easiest way I found is to flank your enemy. Sounds obvious, I know, but it's not always that easy. Obviously, you have got to try and get round there behind their spawn. I'd say I use Nuketown. I pretty much use Nuketown for every single gun. I use Nuketown, and once I got into that enemy house, you were pretty much set, because most of the time people would run past you without even realising you were there, hiding in the corner at the top of the stairs, and just stab them in the back. It's that simple. Camo 3, classic 25 finishing moves. So this one was a little more difficult just because of the long animation of the finishing move, but pretty much the same idea as the backstabbers. You need to run up behind an enemy and hold down your melee button. Obviously, we all know this now. I found maybe the best way to do it was when there was an enemy at the enemy window in Nuketown, because normally there's 1 or 2, and if there's 1, you're pretty much in luck, because obviously by the time anyone else gets up the stairs and sees you, especially in the yellow house, if you're on the far left, you can't quite see from the main stairwell at the back of the house. So that's probably the best way. Camo 4, geometric, 50 kills, 1 injured. So this will happen naturally most of the time. I'm saying that because if you're going to play on core, when you're running towards your enemies, they're definitely going to probably most likely pop off a couple of shots on you before you actually get to them. It's not going to happen on hardcore. It just ain't. On hardcore, if I can imagine you try to do on hardcore, is maybe throwing a grenade on the floor or a Molotov, sorry, for a better, causing yourself some damage and staying red screened. That is the best way I can think of for hardcore. And then obviously being real stealthy now, because you are definitely one shot away from being killed. But in core, it will happen most of the time you're running at someone and getting kills. But if you do need to aim for this, then I would definitely maybe do it yourself, throw a molly on the floor and cause yourself some damage and pretty much go and kill someone straight away. Camo 5 is 50 kills offloading. So if you're like me and you don't have the benefit as a scuff controller or any controller that has flap paddles, I am still rocking my Black Ops 3 PS4 controller. I don't know how this thing is still alive, but it's still alive, and it's basic. It's what I bought my PS4 with, so I've just been using that for like ever. And I've changed my controller from default to tactical in settings. This means that your analog stick, your normal melee analog stick, is now slide. I don't normally use that. I normally use stick and move. I just find it easier to jump with my analog than slide. But for this, you're definitely going to need it. It helps out a lot, because by the time you've pressed your slide button and turned at the same time, the launch mechanics of the knife's not great. So using tactical helped out a lot while running to your enemy, sliding to them and knifing them at the same time. Nice and easy challenge, just many of them to get. So science is a 6th camo, and you need to get kills while disoriented. Kills while your enemy are disoriented. I used smoke grenades and stun grenades. Smoke grenades are good because obviously enemy can't hear you, but once they learn, obviously, during a gameplay, that every time they run into a smoke, they're going to get stabbed, they're not going to do it anymore. You're going to notice that a lot. So what I found sometimes was best to go to the stun grenades or the flash grenades, throw them around, and quickly get you kills like that. Not everyone expects every now and then a flash or a stun grenade to go off. Every time they see a smoke, they're going to avoid it. It's inevitable, really. I wouldn't run into a smoke when I know there's a knife on the pitch. But yeah. Camo 7, psychedelic, 25 kills, 25 double kills. Surprisingly, this is actually really easy. Like, you'd be amazed how many times you'll run into some enclosed building, like on Nuketown, for example, and there'd be like 2 to 3 enemies in there that you just go stab all 3 of them. That's a double kill. Obviously, I don't think they, I'm pretty sure they don't stack, so a quad feed or a fury kill don't think it counts as 2 double kills. Not too sure, never actually looked, but what I do know is obviously double kill, double kill, double kill, double kill. I know triple kill counts as a double kill, and I know if it's higher than that counts as a double kill, but I don't know if they stack. But yeah, these are surprisingly easy. You can really catch a few of your enemies off guard as well while flanking them to get your backstab medals. You can catch quite a few of the enemies off guard. They will not know you're coming, and when you've got ninja on, obviously you're quiet. So you're going to get those double kills pretty easy. And yeah, I've also got the LMG's gold. Was a really boring camo grind. I don't know what it was about the LMGs, I just felt slow. Everything felt slow. I'm a little bit more faster pace. I'm more of a run, gun, die and respawn kind of guy. So the whole really slow movement, no matter how fast I build it, just I wasn't a fan. But now I'm like 1 primary gun off, which I think is the DMR, and I've got, I think, 8 or 9 more ground streaks to destroy with the Sigma, and that's Dark Matter. Hallelujah. It's been a long grind. I will probably go for the DLC weapons as well, just for something to do in the meantime, but I may play a different game as well. I'm not too sure yet, I've not thought about it. But then obviously I've been playing quite a bit of zombies lately as well. So that's another tempting camo to go for. Yeah. Anyway, guys, this wraps up the video. I hope you you found this helpful, and drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you just like the content. I try and upload as much as I can, and would love to hear back your feedback. See you on the next video.